it's kind of rigged for now, so whatever.
She's here. She's here. It's like there's literally like nobody chatting. I haven't really gone live in a while, so I don't expect a whole lot of people. Although a couple of artists have popped in and popped out, and they too have technical difficulties. Just so you know, this is still in beta. So
I feel so bad. Like I'm like the first time ever, and of course there's like issues.
You know what? The first time I went live with somebody else, it kept booting us both out of the broadcast, but we still did it.
Well, again,
it was
I'm
sad.
sorry.
It was sad. I mean, it was just like it's like his thing kept not working, and then I left, and he was hanging there like himself.
It always happens.
So hello, we've got one person commenting, Willie Rosato, who is on Twitch, and he's a gamer, but he is like the friendliest guy. So hello, Willie. And you know what? I've just been like,
sorry, I'm live.
Saying hi to people, and
no,
she's live. She's live. She's live. What's happening?
Sorry, my dad was talking to me. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was your dad. Hi, Dad.
Yeah. Hi, Dad. He said hi, Dad, back. That was such
your dad is awesome.
It was so thank you. He is. It's so weird because like none of the sound was working. I was on YouTube. I went to Twitch. I went everywhere, and I couldn't hear anything. And so I just pulled up Leona's last broadcast and was just leaving it on the background while I tested things. And then the minute I could hear her, I was like, all right, that's it. I'm gonna try to go live.
Wow. Oh, gotcha. So is Leona live right now?
No, she was live yesterday.
Yesterday. I was gonna say she goes live on Wednesdays, which
not
I
really
probably actually done. But anyway, we're just sitting here looking at an Inktober prompt list. I was just kind of like riffing and saying hi, like, hey guys, Sci-Fi Timber is something that Jeremy Stoltz and Tim Conrad here on Haps came up with, and I'm gonna draw from that prompt list today. Because I haven't gone live in a while. I've been doing this, but nobody's actually seen it. But this is the Sci-Fi Timber list. Oh, look at your stuff. How cute is that?
This is just stuff that I drew for my subscribers on Twitch.
Yes,
somebody wanted Fairy and some beans because we were watching UK Drag Race.
Right. Oh my God, I love UK Drag Race. I don't think I've seen that one, just because I haven't been watching a lot of TV this summer. So yeah, we're gonna do a sketchbook flip with you and a little chit chat and all of that stuff. But I just wanted to like let people know, like, hey, Sci-Fi Timber is here. It's something some of the people on here have been doing. And again, yesterday's prompt was robot. Today is terror. I was like, I'm gonna do the Terminator for terror for today, but I haven't done robot yet, so I'm going to do that. And then, of course, the prompts for Inktober. Are you planning on doing Inktober at all? I know that some people it's very intimidating and all that kind of stuff, but I had the prompts up here. Again, I'm just going to show them one more time. People can screenshot those if they want to, but they are out. They're official. And I tried it for myself. I tried to do something I do know how to do, which is portraits. Mm-hmm. And ink is not necessarily my medium, so I'm learning more and more about. My whole goal with ink is to try to do more ink, even if I add watercolor or other color to it. I like more portraits done in ink. I think that would be fun. So, like when I see Crystal, I think Crystal Gale, like the person. When I think suit, I think of the first. Androgynous queen of punk, I think of Patti Smith and that iconic suit she was wearing. So, there's like different people that I come to my mind for. I don't know who I'm going to do for Fuzzy.
Well, for me, when it comes to Inktober, I actually did it for 7 or 8 years straight.
Wow.
But the problem is I don't do Inktober anymore because the creator of Inktober used to be like, hey, here's the Inktober logo. Everybody join in, put it on your art, do those stuff. And then
the logo
3 years
thing.
ago, he started suing everybody. So I don't do it anymore.
Isn't that weird?
Well, it's rude.
Yeah, and then I know it's very rude. It's like, hey, you wanted us to promote your stuff,
sir, Mr. Jake Parker.
Like, I mean, a lot of people are really pissed at him.
Well, his art's great, and I like promoted his stuff for years because he created Inktober, but then he started suing people, and it's just like little people like me, and it's like, I don't think so, sir. I'm not going to promote or share or anything for you anymore. That's
right. And then there's like that controversy about whether or not the new book he's writing is actually plagiarized, which is another controversy. So I can see why, but I try to take the higher road and just, there you are. Look at that.
No, it was pulsing back and forth. So I was trying to make it stop.
Oh, it's not you. Actually, on my end, it looks fine. It may look like that on yours, but just so you know, yeah, but I know that whole I was kind of clicking buttons here too. And so there's a little bit of latency just on the Hap Studio end.
Does that like when I'm trying to be live. So
Willie's like, that's wrong. Yeah.
Fixes it.
Yeah, a lot of people are upset with Jake Parker, but some I don't know. I just try to think like, Inktober is grown bigger than Jake Parker. I don't even think of him now. I think of like myself as an artist and the challenges I want to do and how much fun it is to draw with other artists. And we have this great collaboration tool now. I love this. I don't need StreamYards or anything to sit here and chat with you.
This is a snake plant Medusa.
I love it. So guys, this is, I'm just going to like introduce you here a little bit. This is Halo Tunes, and tell us a little bit just about like who you are, where people can find you, and just what you and Terry do together with Show Enough Studios, all of that stuff. Anything you want to, anything you want to say to introduce yourself, so people know who you are, and then we'll just go right into a sketchbook flip.
Oh, well, I'm Halo Tunes, and I burp a lot. So much so that on my Twitch streams, I have a little burp emoji and stickers.
I saw that. I like that.
Thank you. But I've known Michelle here for like almost 10 years, even though we've never met in real life.
I know. It's like on that agenda of things to do. I have to get down to Texas is what's going to have to happen.
Hi, this is Bert Kussberg. I was calling on a deal I keep forgetting about.
Okay. And
19th April,
hold on.
1958.
Dad's having April a conversation.
1958.
Hey, Dad.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You know what? I mean, I told you how excited I am about having my own studio. I mean, right now I'm living with my partner, and I'm taking over the entire apartment because it's a small little place. It's a small little.
Hold on, let me turn my mic off because my dad's about to use a credit card, and I don't want you guys to hear the credit card numbers.
Yeah, or we could just we could just mute.
Can I mute my mic? Hold on.
I can mute your mic. I can actually make you a director so you can mute your own mic. Mute. I think you can hear me, but we can't hear you now, so you're fine. I just subbed to you, Halo Tune, says Willie. Yay! Yeah, she also does gaming, Willie. So, you like retro, anything retro, this girl is it. Just let me know when we can unmute you. But yeah, I don't even want to like say a whole lot more, but I know I want to do a sketchbook flip, but I was also thinking like I'm down to clown with a hashtag art dare. So yeah, after the sketchbook flip, if you want to like come up with how you do art challenges / the art dare, and we can call it that on my broadcast. No one's gonna tell me it's not something I can say, right? We'll talk about art challenges and just like the challenge of doing art. Maybe we can even talk about chronic illness, because I know that is something you advocate for lots of reasons. You and I also have a commonality in that autism is something we also advocate about. I am high functioning autistic, and I know you can share your experiences about understanding autism and being an advocate. And so we can talk about a lot of different things. I just can't wait, but we got to unmute you. Unmute, she says. Okay, Dad's credit card is now safe. It's not on the webs. So
yeah, so Terry, I saw in the chat, Willie said something about October is also State Fair month in Arizona. Well, it's State Fair month in Texas, and my husband, cool. Terry Parr, actually draws at a caricature booth there every week.
Okay, so there you go. There's a lot of things. So yeah, just go ahead and introduce, while you're doing maybe a sketchbook flip, just go ahead and talk about your art and your art biz.
Okay.
And all of that stuff.
Thank you. Okay, well, I'm Halo Tunes from Show Enough Studio.
Reboot.
Me and Terry Parr and David Daub, all those are the crewmates. And the stuff that I'm flipping through right now is I go live on Twitch a couple times a week, and if you subscribe to my Twitch, then you get a free drawing. So that's what these doodles are. And we sometimes play Pictionary.
Oh, that's awesome. This week is hashtag Haps Games, actually. So if you were to go live between now and Friday at noon, you could and do a I guess hashtag Haps Game in your title or in your hashtags. It will show up on the broadcast of the week where they show all the broadcasts that use the hashtag. So yeah, Haps Games. Haps Games is the theme this week.
Hi, Desiree.
There is Pablo. There's Desiree. Come on in, guys. You're both welcome. While Halo is doing her sketchbook flip, it is her first time on Haps, and like all of us, we all have issues, whether it's audio or visual or something.
Welcome to Haps. Thank you.
But she definitely knows what she's doing when it comes to live streaming. I believe this. I honestly believe that.
I actually had to look up tutorials to learn how to stream on Twitch and luckily, growing up and then also a little bit in college, I learned computer programming, and I'm like the computer fixer for my family.
Awesome.
So, it's difficult to go live there, but I figured it out. So I do that, and then I did Periscope for a while, but I guess they deleted all of our videos and stuff. I don't know where to find them now.
Yeah, you had to kind of get them in a timely fashion and download them before they went kaput. So they kind of warn people. And so
it kind of stinks because I literally
you didn't have them
for years.
You didn't download them to your phone while you went live and stuff like that.
I guess it never did. I don't know. I didn't know how that worked. That was weird back in the day. I kind of want to hear all about Halo. I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm interesting, I guess.
She goes, I kind of want to hear all about Halo.
Well, this is one of the kitchen witches I recently created. I have a book coming out to Kickstarter. It's a coloring activity book called Kitchen Witches this October. Nice. And then I just finished putting together a Texas horror anthology book. And
that's right.
What is it called? That was fully funded a couple months ago. So I've just been putting everything together and then finishing my part. And then we sent it off to the printers. And so those should be sent out to the backers this October. And then
That's exciting.
Thank you. I also am a colorist for Antarctic Press sometimes. I've done Ninja High School and Mangazine, and I'm about to do another project, which I can't say yet. We're not allowed to announce it yet, but I'm going to be coloring another comic project. And and then this is one of my Kitchen Witch characters, which I have not inked yet. She's a soup witch. Her little slime character's made out of chicken broth.
I love it.
Thank you. And then these are some pins I was creating. I never get this stuff done during Pride Month. And then we created another Kitchen Witch together on Monday, because I go live on Mondays. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is.
And about what time do you go live on Mondays? I know that I've caught you on Twitch at that time, and it's fun because it's so interactive.
Are you kidding me, Mazada? Hey, Mazada, what is up? Wait, is this streaming to Twitch? What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. It is streaming to Twitch. Whatever your socials are connected. Yeah, if you've got your socials connected, and I've got my socials connected.
Oh my God, it says
so this is going to my socials and your socials. So everybody from both of our socials can see this.
Top secret. Nice. Thank you. Well, this is what we created the other, on Monday. I'm live on Twitch every Monday at noon Central Standard Time, and they wanted me to do a mushroom witch. Actually, it was Leona from Artist Resource idea that I make the mushroom witch. But instead of giving it a giant cap on their head, I was like, oh, why don't I do a horn with the oyster mushroom? And then I gave it a little three-eyed snail. And then her favorite food is a Swiss mushroom burger.
Of course. Yes. And that's what I love about your streams is that you interact with your folks and they tell you what to draw. And then you come up with things, riffing off the ideas of your
No, exactly. Commenters. That's one of my favorite things to do. This is a dog lacha or a dog that's a kolacha. And every time you subscribe to Twitch, to my Twitch, then you get a free doodle. So someone subscribed and they wanted me to draw this.
That is so cute. He looks tasty too.
You're right.
Yeah, you have a fascination with food. You really do. I love how you incorporate a lot of food into what you do. But congratulations. Just by the way, I remember when you were so close to the end of your funding. That's so amazing that you're fully funded. I think it was in July for that. And then, of course, I bought Zombie Kitty, which is a previous publication you did. And if Zombie Kitty, or if Kitchen Witch this October is anything like Zombie Kitty. It's gonna be fun, you guys. You could probably pre-order it. Can they pre-order from you? They're definitely fun.
The Kitchen Witch thing. No, it'll be live in October. I mean, it's gonna be kind of a pre-order because it's a Kickstarter.
Oh,
I don't know why Peter. It's pulsating. It's mad because there's a giant microwave. But this is like one of the pages.
Yeah, it might be on your end. I don't really see too much. It's just trying to focus on here, but it looks fine. Oh, I see what you're saying. There's the pulsating.
Is there a way I can adjust my camera?
That's a good question. We have at Pablo and at Peter, both from the HAPS team, in the chat. That if they so choose, they can come up and chat with you and say hi and maybe answer some questions live while we're live. That's another reason why I kind of like let announcement kind of come out like, hey, this is our first time. You guys come on and say hi. And everybody is doing that. We've got DJ again, Willie Show. He went over to Twitch. Nice,
thank you.
He's like in both. So he's following you and subbing to you on Twitch as well as on
thank you.
Periscope. Oh, whoops. There's a slip of the past.
Hey, Mineral Man.
Yeah, here on HAPS. And hello, Mineral Man. Hello.
Thank you for the award. Sorry, I'm used to like thanking everybody when amazing doodles.
And
thank
Desiree. You. Desiree wants to know if there's any link to purchase your creations. Ooh, so you can in the chat here. Can you see the chat? Like, is the chat bar pink for you? The little comment bar.
See the chat.
Well, you unlock that. If you unlock that bar, you can comment and throw in links. We have clickable links here, which is really nice.
I have the comments here. The only link that I really have right now I have to find because we're redoing our website and redoing the shop. The only thing that you can currently purchase is the comic that I work on with my husband, Aerobicide, the Extreme Ninja Workout from Comixology, but I gotta look up the
Do you look up the link to that?
I have to look it up and type it in. Hold on.
Daz, if you just go to her profile and let's just get your profile in the comments. Let's see here. Just follow her on Twitch where she has a lot of these links and she's in a little shop over there from what I understand. And your Patreon? Is it Patreon that you have?
No, I don't have a Patreon. Man, I can barely keep my own, remember my own name.
You have, oh no, Kickstarter is what you had. That's what it was.
Yeah, but it's not up yet. We already finished the one in April, and then the next one for just my project is in October. But it's not, set up yet for people to see. It doesn't go live until October.
There we go. So Halo Tunes, there is her, obviously her profile. If you, I think it's pretty clickable now on the phone version or whatever. But if you just go ahead and click at that and see all the socials she has on her profile, she has a profile here in HAPS. Peter says, sorry, I can't join right now on screen, but very glad to see you here. So talented. What's really cool about joining in HAPS is that you already have automatic followers, many of them from the HAPS teams. They do come in, they do say hi, or they do moderate and watch what's going on. I mean, they are accessible. They are here. If you have any questions, you can at Piblo. Did I say Piblo? Pablo and Peter, it become Piblo.
No relation to Pablo. That link right there is to our main comic that I work on with my husband. It's his creation, Aerobicide, the Extreme Ninja Workout. It's like 80s ninja, aerobics dancer girl and her friends, and they kick ninja butts.
I just went to your link. Now, the link was not made public because it was still pink. There's a little, do you see the little lock on the comment bar?
Oh,
you have to unlock it. So you and I can have a conversation nobody sees.
That's clever.
Okay. Yeah, but I actually have the link now. I'm going to see if I can present that live because I'm not really good at clicking buttons. Like Piblo. I know, right?
Oh, sorry, I keep saying it. I kind of want to have a character.
No, it's like Brad and Angelina. What were they called?
Run for now, but I'm greatly enjoying seeing your work, Halo Tunes. Thank you,
Yay.
Peter. I appreciate that.
Peter. Thank you.
Round of applause.
Oops. Hold on. I got the tab open. Let's see if I can do this. There's this function on the. See, I don't have OBS. I don't have the capability of doing OBS. I have a 2015 tiny little laptop, but it's. I know it's free, but it does not. I need a better system to use it. I have an old computer that will not function well with OBS.
If you have an older computer, you can still run OBS, but not because my computer before this one, I was streaming to Twitch and everywhere with OBS.
Right.
But I could not download it to my computer because the computer was too old, right? So what you
Right.
can do instead is they have this function on the OBS website where you can actually run it from the website. You don't have to download it to your computer. But that's what I did for
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is my computer. Okay, so there it is. Show Enough Studio Digital Comics. If I is that okay with you, I'm going to see if I can share that right here in the window.
Sure, thank you.
And let's see, do we have it?
It's Angeli. Hey, what's up? Oh my gosh, is this live on my Facebook too? What is going on?
Yes, ma'am, it is. What? Everything you're connected to. That's what people love about Haps. It's like you live stream in one place and it goes everywhere your socials are and your following. So you're not starting from scratch, you know, like those however many followers I had on Twitter and Periscope, they followed me over here, which was really nice.
Man, I wish that I could connect my Periscope, but it doesn't exist.
Well, the API transferred over to Twitter. So if your Periscope account was connected to your Twitter, it's pretty much the same thing, but you're not missing anything. So what we're seeing here live is her the link
is actually
right
Terry's
here.
comic, my husband, and that main character with the blue hair, her name is Sherry Ken, like as in shuriken, throwing stars.
That's really
Terry is part Korean, and so this character is also part Korean because our daughter is obviously also part Korean. So he kind of wanted to create, you know, a character that, like, you know, he didn't get to look up to when he was a kid, but our daughter can look up to now.
Aerobicide, the extreme ninja workout. Stuff. Yeah, that's so. And of course, so you got like combination of course, aerobics were huge in the 80s. And then the fact that it's like a ninja. I love that. It's a ninja workout, the extreme ninja workout. Welcome to the 80s, demonic
like she
ninja
likes
spirit.
BMX bikes. My favorite part is that like her sword that she uses, the handle of the sword, instead of being a regular handle, is a BMX bike handle.
Right. So I'm gonna see if I can I don't know if I can drop that. I can drop that. Let me drop that in the comments for you. The what do you call it?
Aw, thank you. Hey-o.
Copy. There we go. There we go. Hello. And Jelly, you can come on up, Des, if you so choose. At some point, we're going to get to drawing and do a little sketch pick flip, and then you can talk to her directly if your phone is acting okay. See, Des here is an awesome, realistic artist. She takes her time. She's really a fascinating, lovely human being. But she, from time to time, has like phone overheats and stuff like that. So, you know, we all have our issues with trying to live stream. But let's go back to the sketchbook flick. I'm going to make you big. I love this thing where we can just make you full screen instantly. And I'm going to take out that. So yeah, I like that you can take images and upload them. Let's say they're reference images. You know, you can upload video and all that kind of stuff. So that present live is really nice. I can even take, if I tried doing Instagram, it just seemed it was a little laggy. So screenshots seem to work better. So what are we looking at here? It looks like a microwave that's exploded noodles.
This is interesting.
Motivation. Yeah, and Willie is just going back and forth between Twitch and Haps. I switched back to Haps. Thanks, Willie. So what are we looking at? It looks like this microwave is exploding ramen noodles.
It is. It's a microwave that had something weird go wrong when they tried to microwave some ramen noodles, and then it busts out and attacks the main character, and then turns her into the first kitchen witch over here, which is the ramen noodle witch that I drew like a million years ago. I don't know why it's still pulsating. I wish I could just adjust my camera because this does this on
it does it on Twitch too?
Twitch, yeah, but if I turn off the autofocus, but I don't know how to turn off the autofocus on this particular on Haps. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know either about that kind of thing. So that's where you at Pablo. I keep saying Pablo. It's not leaving my brain. At Pablo, you can direct message him. You can message him in Discord. Those guys are really good at helping answer those questions. And I'll tell you right now, Lindsay Badger, Badges is also, they've done OBS tutorials that are specifically for Haps. Her and Joseph Burkhardt, you've seen us go live late at night. She's also very good at that kind of stuff. I think she's going to try and join us. Yes, noodles are exploding with yumminess. Now, I saw something that you did kind of alongside with us in a way. I don't know if anybody knows this, but you actually did the Loki art challenge.
Oh, I did. Hold on.
I know that we posted it on Instagram.
There it is.
But let me just show everybody. Get rid of my face. So the Loki art challenge is something that I believe, I'm trying to remember if it was Joseph or if it was Jeremy, that draw Loki in your own way or character. And I love using your own style or whatever. And I love yours. This is so cute. He's a slimy Loki.
Yeah, I like slimes. Thanks, Dragon Quest, and basically every RPG.
So yeah, and these I don't know if you can see this. This is the one with the different artists. So they're, even though they're not here, you can see the different art styles that we have here. I think you remember C.S. Murphy. He definitely remembers you. He's the guy. He's the little art. He's got a little Loki weasel over here, and
I do. Joseph, I love him. I watch him sometimes, like when I can catch him.
Yeah, exactly. I think we all try to catch him live. He's just amazing, incredible artist that, OG from Periscope Twitter days. And then Joseph Burkhardt is really good with the whole vector art thing. As a matter of fact, he was doing some last night. He goes live on Wednesdays and Sundays a lot, and any other time in between. He's actually a part of Half Stars now, which is a thing on Thursday nights where artists are drawing or doing art while performers are performing. And it's really fun. It's really cool. So it's like music and art together. And Carrie Long is the one who does that. She used to do Perry Stars, like a Pass the Cast thing. Yeah, and then she just translated that into a big group show, and it's a lot of fun. It's every Thursday night. Does something. So he's a part of that now. He's like the co-host. Jeremy Stoltz, you remember him? He's like draws every day, like has for like years and years. Does a lot of fan art cards and stuff like that. I think I don't know if Riley Ryer actually did the Loki challenge, but he's also on Haps as well. And the two of them, as you know, they do a lot of art cards and fan art. That bottom one down there is Lindsay Badger Loki. So I hope you get to know her, because like she is just the coolest person, and she would probably be very open to having you in her broadcasts and vice versa. She's definitely an art cheerleader as well. And you can see my version. I may have shared that with you. I don't remember at the time, and that was, it was pretty fun. But that's my Ojibwe Anishinaabe trickster. Buju is a rabbit. He turns himself into a rabbit a lot. So he's kind of a Buju trickster Loki. So definitely think that's so cool, guys. She wasn't even in Haps, and she did the challenge. So let's go back Let's go back to your sketch. So I know you've been lurking, and people are probably going to start lurking in yours. I hope they start lurking. And, there's this really cool thing you can do.
Thank you.
Oh, hi. Hello. How are you?
Apex Legends. Nice.
There's a really cool thing you can do while you're live on your laptop. I think it's easier. I just personally love doing things on my laptop. But you just click on the person's profile, and up comes a menu where you can do an emoji reply to their comment. You can reply, obviously, a comment to that person at them. You can present their comment on screen. I'm going to present Willie's on screen here. You can view their profile. You can invite them to come up into the broadcast. You can, or you can do if they're naughty, you can mute them, and it'll just mute that comment and any other future comment for that broadcast. But if they're being really naughty, there's the door, the block party. So, but thank you for the high award. Thank you, Gemma. Gemma likes to do a lot of cooking stuff, and there's been a lot of cross collaboration stuff going on here. So let's go back to some more of the sketchbook flip. And what I like about what you do already that will fit into Haps, I don't know if you are aware of this, is because you do such interaction with other artists and people on Twitch, it would probably be a natural for you to do cross collaboration broadcasts and games and fun and stuff, and having people up where you're riffing off other people's ideas and having fun in your broadcast. So I can see that really being a fun thing for you. Kind of like our art challenges. So back to your sketchbook flip. Anything else that you got going on besides a book coming out? You have a book that's already come out in July for those who've all completely sponsored and funded by your supporters. And then you've got this book coming out in October. Are you doing any fairs or festivals or shows coming up? I think that's really cool that that's opening up for artists again.
Well, we have Fan Expo Dallas this weekend, and so some of my art and stuff's going to be for sale there. Terry and David, my other studio mates, are guests, and they'll have our stuff there for sale in comics. And then we have a few other shows, but I'm not allowed to announce them yet.
Yeah, exactly. Another top secret. I love the top secret stuff. We just have to stay tuned.
Am I new to hats? Yes, I am. Thank you for asking.
She is.
Slimy
it's her
Cutesy
first
Loki.
broadcast.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we have a lot of really nice people on here. One thing I've loved about Haps ever since I've been on here, I rarely have to block anyone. And it's usually some comment from some other social media that snuck its way in, but the moderation on here is just excellent. So that's one thing I've never had to worry about. So, but I'm going to put myself back in here with you and, just impromptu, talk me through what you would normally do like on a Monday. And we've got people here in the comments. We're going to need your help, I think. But tell us what it is that you do with the comments and how you draw spontaneous drawings through, I'm going to call it the art challenge. Art dare. Make me draw something.
Oh yeah,
I'll draw along with you too. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do something. I'm going to let you take over in that sense, and yeah.
If you want. Well, the way that I like to do it, hey, hi, is that Willie or Wiley? Thank you that you're back.
I think it's Willie.
It's okay. Secrets are fun. Mizada. Hello, lovely to meet you. We'll subscribe to you and hopefully catch you live again. Thank you so much, Gemma or Gemma. Sorry.
I think it's Gemma. I know I've called her Gemma, like a gummy bear, but I think it's Gemma, and she comes to us from the UK. So I'm going to switch over to my. Now this is another thing too. Yeah, I've got my
popcorn in hand.
I've got my phone plugged into my laptop, and this is how I have a second camera for art.
Excuse me.
There it goes. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was an amazing belch. So I'm going to switch over to that. The one thing about the key to doing this, once you plug it in, is you have to have one of the other muted. You can never really fully mute your phone, but I do have my headphones in my I have my phone. That was a corker. Oh my god, that's so cute. Keep flipping while I'm chatting.
Oh, thank you. These are just like things that I drew for people, and then like I draw emotes for people for Twitch as well as
they do raids over there. That's always fun to grow your channel. How long have you been on Twitch, by the way?
About 2 years now, but I only seriously working on it for like the last year or so, which is cool. These are all subscription, because if you subscribe to me on Twitch, then I give you a free doodle. So these were ones that I did earlier this week. They wanted a Ninja Turtle, someone wanted a frog, and then this is from an obscure video game none of you guys have ever heard of.
It looks very digital. Looks like something you'd have on your little Game Boy. Looks like something on a Game Boy. What's the name of the game?
It sounds like my sister's burp. Nice. Oops. But yeah, Monday we created our own new Mushroom Witch, which I like Kitchen Witch, that's the Mushroom Witch, but I like her so much I think I'm going to put her in the new book, honestly. But if you want to do an art dare, the way that I do it is usually I pick like some sort of like dare or whatever, but this time what we can do is just a little game which I like to call sketch jumble. And what it is if y'all in the audience there would like to give us a couple of things, and then we will mash them up into a drawing. So let's start
what kind of things do they have to type? So, okay, we need an animal. So if you're in the chat, type in an animal. We need an animal. We'll pick one from the comments.
So we'll pick an animal first, and then I'll think of something else.
What's this game called again? I'm sorry. What's this name of this game called? What's the name of this game called?
Sketch Jumble.
Sketch jumble. I like that.
I actually created this when I was a little kid because we used to travel a lot and we would be stuck in the car. So I created this when I was a kid for me and my sister. We would just I created a lot of games when we were kids so that we'd have something to do. Because more often than not, you know, when you grow up and you don't have like a ton of money or whatever, you're pretty much only armed with like a notebook and some crayons.
Right?
You don't have like travel games and stuff like that.
Exactly. And crayons and stuff like that travel pretty easily. So I just typed that in my hashtags just because that sounds like fun. I want to remember.
Ooh, also, I can share my rhyme. Pardon me for being so rude. It was not me. It was my food. And if it went below my heart, it would have come out as a fart.
Better oh, it sounds like fart and belch poetry going on there. Very creative. Okay then. So the first one was lion, llama perhaps, and then somebody says bats. So which one are we gonna pick? I know which one I'd like. Me?
Yeah, you pick.
I'm gonna pick. I know this person is not on Haps, but I do love bats. I have a love for bats.
That's so Angeli. I know her in real life, but also she's very supportive and likes to watch people live, and she is awesome. So thank you for joining.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take my face off of here. I'm gonna change the pip here.
Okay,
so that
since we already have like an animal food thing here, let's just go with that. So then the mashup jumble that we're gonna do is you guys pick a food.
So we need to pick
food in the chat, and then we will make a drawing based where we smash the animal and the food together.
Right. So the first one, we have the animal, and the animal's gonna be
the animal is bats.
Bats. I love bats.
Write that down on the sketchbook. Bats.
Got it. I love this sketch jumble.
There's a couple different ways I do this, but yeah, another way that I do it is I grab a noun, a verb, and an adjective, but those can
that's a good idea.
Be a little annoying sometimes. Some people being smartasses in the chat, so sometimes it's easier just to grab like two different things, like an animal and a food.
Right, that's a little easier and a little more accessible for the art. You know, like I'm such a planner.
Maybe. Okay,
spaghetti. That's a
trying
good
to go
one.
for a flying spaghetti monster thing going right.
A spaghetti.
Are you a pastafarian, sir?
He just might be a pastafarian. Pasta could be a religion, couldn't it, for some people?
Ooh. That's what people that follow the flying spaghetti monster call themselves, pastafarians. I feel like a special little baddie person. That's because you are, Angeli. You are a special little baddie person. My name is Batty. My behavior is erratic. I can't remember that song. Whatever.
We're gonna do some. Oh my God, that reminds me of another hidden talent that's not really hidden, but like that you have. Ooh, while we're waiting for the someone else to maybe chat in a food. So throw in a food there, guys, in the comment section. Yeah, somebody knows how to sing, and has a. No, I would say it would be you. I heard what came out of Tech Force when he was dropping his single or whatever that was that went live.
Oh yeah, that's a song that I helped him write, and then I created the hook for it or whatever. And I sang
Can you play that kind of music on your Twitch, on your live? Can you play it?
I do play it. I play all of his albums, and then sometimes I'll play my song, and then I also have commands where you type it into the chat, and it'll play like snippets of the song.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so very cool. Hey, I got a question.
Too much Garfield and Friends. There's no such thing as too much Garfield and Friends. You're literally talking to one of the biggest. Hold on. I have so many books around here. It's like one of my favorites. Garfield is my favorite.
There you go, Willie. So she's all about Garfield and Friends. There you go.
Your partner is a pastafarian. I knew it.
Ravioli.
Thank you.
Ravioli. I kind of like the ravioli. Raviolio. So ravioli is a good food. Hey, Daz. So
ravioli and spaghetti so far.
I think Daz, I'm gonna ask you to be the tiebreaker. No, we just need a third one just because I like threes. But name a food. We're doing a sketch jumble, something that is part of Halo's art there, where people in the comments do two different things. They name a food and they name an animal is what we're doing right now. And then we're gonna mash those two things up and come up with a drawing. So if you got a food on your mind, go ahead and type it in the comments. It's now on Pluto TV as dedicated channel. Oh, look at that. So somebody really likes Garfield.
No, trust me when I say that sometimes I just turn on Pluto at the Garfield section.
Oh, we got someone here who's saying Chihuahua and taco. Now that would be cute.
Potato.
That would be very
potato.
Sounds a little Taco Bellish right there. Potato. So we've got potato, spaghetti, and ravioli. I'll let you pick the food. Which food should we do?
Hi, you're watching from Twitch. I had no idea when I went live here on Haps that it was going to be live on Twitch and on Facebook at the same time.
Do you still have the sketch dojo where you have your sketch group? I know that
every
during
Monday,
the pandemic,
but not in real life. I just do it on Twitch now because pandemic. We're in the middle of
right. I was just gonna say prior to the pandemic, you had your own sketch group that you used to meet where? Where did you like a comic store? Locally,
usually comic shops.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes local like coffee shops, but in general the comic shops because they would give us like tables and stuff.
That's so cool. But then you've had to go online with that. Yeah, so she's had to go online with it, which was kind of like what we started doing on here. Sketch parties. We started doing sketch parties. Now Joseph Burke does the creative multiverse, which is basically all kinds of different creative people doing creative things and hanging out together.
These stickers are from Zombie, by the way.
Oh my God,
she's those are yours. Right,
she's on Twitch. Is he an artist? I'm gonna have to follow you on Twitch, Zombie. Oh my God, those are so cute. Those are adorable. So have we picked?
So fun. Thank you.
Have we? So we picked a bat.
We got was bats, and so the foods that we got so far were spaghetti, ravioli, and potatoes. So
I'll let you pick which one.
Spaghetti. I think I can do that one.
I'm thinking I'm gonna do ravioli. Yeah. A ravioli bat.
But we might draw the Chihuahua plus taco in a minute.
That's so cute. Yeah,
I mean that kind of works. Hello, hi, Lindsay Badger. How are you?
Lindsay, come on up. I've invited Lindsay. I've actually, you know what? I think of her as a director / producer because she's just so good at pushing all the right buttons. She's really good at what she does. I don't know if you've seen her broadcast. Maybe you've seen her in broadcast with us. But come on up if you can. What is this game? It's called Sketch Jumble. You had to get rid of the hashtag art there because a school made you say that was copyrighted or something.
No, it's not copyrighted. It's just that it turns out that there is a YouTube channel which only came out like a couple years ago, and they sometimes use it. But the thing is they haven't posted in like a year or so after that, and there's hardly any posts by them. So I'm like, I've been doing the art dare for like literally like almost 10 years. So
2015, almost as long as I've known you.
Basically.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
So if you want to come up and draw with us, Lindsay, let's do it. The people in the chat chose an animal, and then they chose a food. Unfortunately, we're not going to take the potato away from Des. She's eating it right now. But she says she's going to come up and join us. And
every time I see potato, I always have to say it like in Lord of the Rings. Potato.
Potato.
Like literally the most sarcastic.
Almost looks like a swear word. Okay, so ravioli. I'm trying to remember what ravioli looks like.
Fun,
because it's been a while since I've made some.
Potato. See, Zombie knows what I'm talking about. Potato. I say it so often. I should put that in my stream.
Oh. I don't know why I'm singing the song. So ravioli has that wonderful little fluted edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a pasta maker, and I never make pasta. And I live with an Italian. How sad is that? How sad is that?
I wish I could have pasta. Y'all, this year, for some reason, my body decided you can't eat anything anymore. So I can't have coffee.
Gosh. You can't
which is
have
like
coffee?
A huge deal for me.
Oh my God, you can't have
caffeine.
Coffee.
It makes me sick.
I had to cut
out almost all of the sugar, salt.
Well, that I can see the sugar because of fibro and all that other stuff.
But you know what the worst thing is?
God, that's awful.
I can't have nightshade foods. So that means no more tomatoes
no tomatoes,
or potatoes.
No eggplants, no potatoes.
Can you believe that? I literally eat potatoes and tomatoes all the time.
Yeah, I can see that. It's definitely one of those inflammatory foods though. Nightshades. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know.
But
it sucks big butt. Oh my gosh.
So I don't know if I'm supposed to how much I'm supposed to censor myself here.
Oh, I have like the moderation turned way down to nothing. But there's certain words that I typed in that I don't want people to type in, and they're silly words that to some people, but to me they're annoying. So like you know, I know if you remember I used to do trivia like all the time. I got so tired of hearing people accuse each other of cheating that's one of my words.
Who cares?
It's like
stupid internet.
It's a game on the internet. No one's winning anything.
Onions. Yeah, I can't eat onions.
You can't eat
onions. You're sketching a potato line and jelly. Please post it online so I can see it. I would love that. And if you guys want to join my Discord, I think I can maybe put the link in there if I grab it.
Yes. But yep. Just make sure that you unlock the comment so that it's not private between the two of us, but it goes out publicly. She is already on Discord with her own server, guys, because she is a Twitch affiliate. And I was going to ask about the Twitch affiliate thing. Like, you can live stream like you are right now with me, and it's not a problem. Can you live stream?
I'm not a partner.
Natively? You're not a partner, but you're an affiliate, aren't you?
Yeah, so if you're a partner, then if you're an affiliate, then you can have all of your emotes and stuff unlocked, and then you get paid, which I've been getting paid, which is really nice, by the way. So thank you, everybody.
Nice.
But if you get to partner, which I am not aiming for, because I'm not, I mean, I love Twitch or whatever, but I'm not
but you're not on all the time.
I'm just an artist who likes to share online.
Well, you've got a full-time job as an artist. Yeah,
you can't really go and stream on other platforms. You have to be exclusive. And you know what? Facebook has the same exact deal. If you stream on their platform and become a partner, then you can no longer stream on any other platform. So no thanks.
Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, no thank you.
No, I agree. It's stupid.
It's stupid. Oh, yay. I know this.
Y'all ain't paying my bills enough for me to say, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so we can connect. And of course, you've joined the HAPS Discord server. So that's really cool.
Yeah, I'm in there.
And I threw up this broadcast up in there. But anytime you're going to go live and you know you're going to go live, you can throw up your upcoming broadcast in that channel, and that'll help. There's an art collaboration channel. You know, like, people have been having all these really wonderful ideas of like, hey, you know, join my stream. We're going to do this thing, you know. And there is a join my stream for like people who say, hey, I'm going to go live. I'm open to anybody who wants to join. That's kind of in beta too. So it's kind of nice that we have a back channel where we can communicate with each other. But Twitch has had that for a while. So I think it's kind of cool.
I think I found it. Hold up. Let's see.
I'm going to go warm up my coffee. Guys, this is the time where she's going to be drawing and chatting, and I'm going to let you take over for just a few minutes while I warm up my coffee, which I still can drink. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to drink in front of you.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, you used to drink coffee like a lot.
Foods.
Yeah, I know.
So basically, no flavor or fun in your food. Sad. Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
One thing that's been helping is that, like, I can't have a ton of salt, but I can use other things that like have salt in them for flavoring. So I've been using chicken bouillon.
Low salt
chicken bouillon, and that really helps with flavoring.
That works.
Like, basically everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I know Discord now. Heck yeah!
Yay! So go ahead and take over.
Have your own little server where people can just I don't know, share stuff with you, and it's not on social media where everybody can see it. Then it's awesome. Let's see. Badges rules only on streaming in one place. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, all right. So I'm right here. Don't make sense. No, I agree. What doesn't? Yeah, it doesn't. Not being able to stream on multiple platforms is dumb. But yeah, Desiree, it's hard to transition to new foods, especially for me, because I'm also like on the autism spectrum or whatever you want to call it. And it's not easy for me to change to different foods because it's like, you know, I'm so used to this one thing. I know, you know, it makes me happy. I know it's easy to make or whatever. And then it's like all of a sudden I can't rely on that food anymore. Because it's like, especially with like tomatoes and potatoes, I grow those and jalapenos and other peppers at my house. Like I grow those, and now all of a sudden they're useless to me. I mean, I make them for my family, but it still stinks, you know. But basically I can't eat hardly anything. I can't have chocolate anymore. That makes me sick. It's just all started a few months ago. I also had to quit any kind of dairy. But luckily oat milk is pretty good, y'all. Like surprisingly good. Oats are like my safe thing right now. So basically I look for anything made out of oats, whether it's crackers or cereal or whatever. But yeah, and no wheat either. What the hell? Heck. Okay, I think I'm gonna. I mean, this looks a little like the flying spaghetti monster, but that's okay. I mean, like, but this is a bat version of that. That's what we're gonna say.
There we go. So there we go. Sorry about
Make this
that.
big.
Let's see here. So Lindsay, yeah, whenever you can come on up, come on up. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of. I think my thing. I gotta close out that aerobicide. They might have been slowing and lagging things up. But I wanted to show you. I was so depressed I couldn't have ramen, and I discovered this stuff. I discovered this millet and brown rice ramen.
Oh, so yeah. Ramen I can have. Holy crap, that would be nice.
It comes online. Ramen. You can buy it on Amazon. There's different kinds now, like made out of different things. There's like this black rice one. I don't know. There's just all the different ones.
I usually buy a lot of, although I'm out right now, myfoon noodles, and those are nice. You don't even need to cook them. You just put them in hot water, and then they
just poof up, within seconds. This one comes with red miso. It already comes with the flavoring in it. If you get tired of the
oh my god, no chocolate,
chicken
sucks.
Yeah,
I feel that so much. Sorry, I always I'm so used to just reading the comments, just
No, I wanted you to take over.
Write a comment and then they're not reading it. And you're like, do they like me? You know.
I know. No, you are an absolute pro. That's one of the reasons. Oh my god, I've totally missed you. It's been a few years. But
I know, I miss you too. We used to stream like every week together.
Back to back, I know. And it's like life has just changed so much. I know we're gonna get caught up. I've still been trying to follow stuff and things. I think when you went over, I think you were like a lot of artists who decided to leave Periscope long before it crashed. There were signs of that. I was just too lazy to try another platform because I'm not into social media all that much. I got the sun streaming in here like so much. I don't know if you can even see my drawing, guys, but yeah, I might have to.
Yeah, I feel you. I actually left because there was some drama where someone, and I don't want to say who they are because they don't deserve for me to even talk about them.
Right.
Where on Periscope, I had started a whole group in this thing called like the Art Block and the Art Dare and all this stuff. And then the person, for some reason, started like taking it over and saying, well, I created it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It was like my idea. And so I was just like really upsetting because it's like you see all this hard work that you've made and this thing that you've created, then just get, taken from you. And I was just like, you know what? Like, no offense, but nobody's on this freaking platform anyways. Bye. Because but it wasn't like serious.
I remember the whole thing, like, because I was there at the beginning as well. It went from 30 to 300 within a couple of months when you started that.
Yeah.
I remember recruiting a lot of people.
Me too.
To come in there, and then we had a good thing going. You, me, Leona, and oh my god, I forgot her name.
Wouldn't even have had all those people.
Who is that one gal? Like we decided to get Tammy. Yes, we were the original art block. The four, it was 4 of us.
Yeah, Tech Force.
And then Darren Tech Force joined us, and it was kind of like we had music and sound and tech with him. We had like the emotional sides of things with like going Kalmar crazy is what she used to do all the time with Tammy. Leona with her inspiration, which she's still doing and is so successful at now with her own website, her own teaching thing that she's got going online. She's got a YouTube channel. I mean, it's just incredible what Leona has accomplished as a full-time artist in the UK. I always just loved her positivity and her excitement about getting people into art who maybe even never done art before. And then what I loved about what you did was you talked about the physical challenges of art. And if you want to go ahead and take the floor and just talk about maybe in general or whatever it is that you share or feel comfortable sharing about chronic illness, because we have actually been doing a lot of that on here, talking about chronic illness, mental health, mental wellness. That's been like a theme this week. It seems like almost, or a lot of people have been broadcasting about that lately. We have a lot of people who can really associate with that and really understand.
Twitch recently added a chronic illness tag, which is really nice because like some of us do want to find each other. And one of the main reasons why a lot of us chronically ill artists and creators, chefs, dancers, drag queens, whatever. The reason why we're doing all these live streams is because we have a chronic illness. So it's the only way to still share our art. And I know that there's some people out there, well, why don't you just find something else to do? Because it's me. That's who I am. You wouldn't tell someone to find something else to do just because they're, you know, you see like someone's in a wheelchair and, you know what I mean? Like they want to, you know, be in a race. What are you going to do? Well, don't do it. That's not true. There's lots of races that they can run, and you know what I mean? They can actually roll. So it's like, why would you tell someone to like give up their dream just because you don't see it for them? So
that's
one
really
way that
good.
chronically ill, chronically ill artists can still share is by being online, because it's like I can't really do conventions as much anymore because I don't know if I'm going to get sick or not. So this is my way to still interact with people. And then it's honestly fun because like me growing up, I used to watch like Bob Ross all the time. And then for me to actually kind of now years later kind of become a Bob Ross, I'm not like comparing myself to Bob Ross's talents, just to what he does, which is share art tips and learning for free. Because I feel like it should always be free, which is why I don't have currently any classes to sell. I will in the future, but even when I do in the future, I still want to give art lessons for free, because like me growing up, it was really hard for me to get anything like that because either I was sick all the time, so I couldn't enroll, or I was poor or whatever. And it's like everybody should deserve to be able to express themselves. Right. And with a chronic illness, one of the worst parts is like some days you can't get out of bed because like you have to just sit up. So that's when you buy assistive things. Like I have an iPad and an Apple Pencil. So if I'm really sick, but I'm still on a deadline where I have to finish inking and coloring a comic, guess what? I've done entire comics for like Antarctic Press and whatnot.
Wow.
From my bed, because that's what I had to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So you guys, everybody thinks you gotta have so like this.
Oh, thanks for the award.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Anthony. Hi, Lindsay.
Live streaming is the best. Anthony knows you.
Live streaming is the best.
Anthony is also from Texas. So there you go.
Oh, hey, Anthony. How are you?
He's like, I know. Maybe I know Gerald. It says Gerald Benton Art.
Maybe I do know.
His name is Anthony Harris.
Yeah, I know Anthony Harris. They're on my, whenever I do my Facebook lives, he sometimes pops in. Yeah, I haven't been doing Facebook Live as often because, like, I don't know. It's like they've been, what do you call it? Like Facebook jailing and tagging people and stuff. And it's like,
they've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff.
Well, it's weird because, like, my stuff is just about art and stuff like that. But then it's like I'll get in Facebook jail, or they'll just completely hide, what is it called? Like my posts.
Your algorithms aren't showing. Wow, that sucks.
But I used to get like, you know, upwards of 300 people on all of my lives every single time. And now I'm lucky if I get like 20, which is stupid. I'm not complaining about the amount. It's just, it's like, if you have worked really hard for something and then all of a sudden they're like, just kidding. That's rude. Because it's like, why am I working hard?
It's like, away from me. Exactly.
Team Central Time Zone. That's fine.
I think that's one of the reasons why Instagram and Facebook are just not something I've spent a lot of time on, because I just feel like they're a little like they keep changing their minds about what their overall plan is. And like once you get something that kind of works and you're like, hey, that's great, then they change it. It's like
exactly.
So who wants to spend time trying to figure out how to get around whatever it is that they just completely changed? You know, when it was working for you. Like if it works, don't fix it. But they have to fiddle around with it. I think, you know, again, that's why I was lazy. I didn't leave Periscope until it was about the end. But then again, I kind of after the lockdown and how people were kind of responding, I kind of I was doing a lot of trivia instead of art. And even then, like I said, people were just getting kind of weird with each other. So I kind of called it quits. You know, before it went kaput. So when this HAPS thing came along and I saw a lot of people from Periscope on there, I think Bobby Bicker was one, I think Euro Maestro, some of those guys. I'm thinking like, oh, but this is a news thing. But then I discovered they were changing it over to open it up to everyone, that there was a fairly new app. But it had all these really cool broadcast tools, which I liked about OBS. I'm not against OBS. I love OBS. But I just could never get OBS to work with my computer. I didn't want to spend the time, I guess, at least for Periscope. What was the point of trying to make a fancy broadcast on Periscope?
No, yeah. I
You
just didn't
know,
like
but now
the
I've
reason why I left also from Periscope is because like the people that made Periscope weren't investing in their own product. So I was like, oh, well, if they're not going to invest, then guess what? They're probably not going to be around for very long. So I'm not going to.
That's exactly what happened. They abandoned ship and they let it run on autopilot for, I think it was like July of
It was a while.
2020 or 2019. Oh, from July of 2019, they were gone. It was just on autopilot until they finally figured out how to dismantle it sometime. They said it was supposed to be March, but even then it was still connected. It was kind of funny.
I still wish that there was a way for me to get my old broadcasts.
I think they made a big deal about saying, you know, if you want it, you better get it soon. I know a lot of people were there was a deadline for that, so I don't know if you can still get it. But maybe it's embedded somewhere in your Twitter feed.
Well, they said supposedly that you should be able to get them on my Twitter, but I mean, I can't figure it out. I keep like looking up tutorials, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, their media, whatever media studio for Twitter is a little confusing to me. It was easier, and then they changed something there because it was like you were able to do a few things through Twitter Media Studio that were connected to Periscope, but then I think they disconnected. But they said they have the same API or whatever.
Well, there we go, Spaghetti Bat.
Woo! You got a spaghetti bat. How cute! Oh my god, that's adorable. That is so adorable. And you know, I love how you made it into like a little pattern, like it's like on the plate. You know, with a little few danglies. Mine is ravioli bat. He's on his way to being made. I just had to remember how a bat's face is supposed to look. I don't typically do cartoony stuff, but this has been fun. I love doing all these different things that I've been challenging myself to do. So, you know, I do portraits and stuff.
I actually did more realism, and then I just got bored with it. So that's why I do cartooning.
That's so funny because realism is somewhat boring for me too, but like a hyper realism is boring for me.
Oh, so hyper realism is literally the herpes of art. Sorry, if y'all do hyper, like I get it, y'all, but the thing is it's like all these like hyper realism, what do you call it? Posts are always sucking up all the likes. Like, oh look, it looks exactly like that photo. Like, okay, is that a talent?
You know
Someone
what's
explain
funny?
This to me.
You know what's really funny is that it's like
what you're looking
Picasso
at,
would agree with us. You know,
I'm just saying, like, if you're looking at a photo of something and then you recreate it exactly, is that art? Is that high art? I don't think so. I think it's just what do you call it? Like almost being like a printer or what is it called? A scanner? What am I trying to say here? A copy machine?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay, but that's what people do at the beginning to learn how to draw and stuff. It's after that where you actually put the creativity and then put your style on it. That is the actual art. Because the thing is all these hyper realistic artists are going to find out real soon that nobody can tell who's drawing it. The thing is if you look at this and you see this, you're like, oh, that's a Halo. She drew that. You know what I'm saying?
The style.
But if you see a hyper realistic thing, you're like, which hyper realistic artist drew this? I don't know.
Like, right. You know, and
their API is shutting down this month.
I used to feel like really, really bad because it was kind of like, wow, now that I've achieved hyper realism, now what do I do?
The eyeballs are the meatballs.
And what's really funny is that that's exactly what Picasso said when he was about 16. He's like, now that I've accomplished that, now what do I do? And so he just went crazy with the whole idea of style and emotion and what the concept of doing art is.
Picasso.
Exactly. So here's my little
Frida Kahlo, you know it's her. You see a Georgia O'Keeffe, guess what? It looks like Georgia O'Keeffe drew it.
There you go. I love that. So it's just a matter of, oh my gosh, ravioli bat. I don't know if he looks like a bat or if he looks like a puppy, but
Are bats just sky puppies?
They are so cute. I mean, I was just kind of looking at my little rubber bat going like, I'll just do the face that's on here because, you know, I think bats are adorable. So yeah, it's that time of year. So very cute, very cute. I definitely understand that whole process of once you've accomplished doing realism, then what's next and how do you express yourself? Now, the act of actually doing realism, maybe sometimes that's it for people. Like they like the process of doing something really slowly that comes to life, and they like that it looks like something. But I know what you're saying. Like, then there's other things that you can do that become your style. Again, I want to show this again, and you could flip back to your little Loki thing, but that's literally touches on what's so cool about artists getting together on Haps doing stuff like this. Like there's the Loki challenge. I mean, I'm just gonna like put you on the spot. Tell me which one is C.S. Murphy's.
Obviously the upper right hand corner. Come on.
There you go. There you go. Exactly. And then not even knowing maybe this artist, her work, which one would you assume was a Badges? Which one's Badges? Can you?
Well, I'm not
can you
familiar with everybody else's art style, but clearly each one of these was drawn by a different artist, and that's the point.
Yeah, exactly. You know, vector artist.
By the way,
yeah.
When it comes to hyperrealism, real quick, I have no problem if you're like, say, creating like a mermaid and dragons or whatever, and making that or a new character and making it hyper realistic. That's different. I'm saying the people that just like get a portrait of something and just recreate it. I'm like, that's not hard.
Right.
Really
right.
How you start learning how to do art. But if you use if your style actually is hyper realism, but you use it to create, you know, something different, like, you know, like robots running around, or, you know, even if it's just like a cute, you know, ball player or something, you know what I mean? It's not one that already exists and you created it, then that's completely different.
There you go. There you go. So yes, I'm going to add Sloki to the Loki collection. And actually, there's an artist who she stopped live streaming for a bit because she lives in Las Vegas, and to live stream for her was like, you know, 100-degree temperatures. She's a hip hop artist. Also, like, just does like really cool multimedia stuff. She I think she's had commissions to do walls. She's had commissions to do NFTs, but she got a commission to do a Loki. And one of the person she was doing it for was a friend of one of the writers of the series. So she did this guy's face on the Loki, you know, like she did a version of him as a Loki, and she posted it on Instagram. But her name is Miss Create, and she's on Haps here. I think she kind of live streams once a week. I think she kind of got back to live streaming, I think Sunday or something. She's really awesome. She's fun, and she does a lot of cartoon characters. She does a lot of mashups, kind of like what you do. She joined us for a sketch party. And she did a mashup of Mr. Magoo as Bob Ross, and it was so funny. It was so cute. Hey, thanks for watching. I had no idea that Haps would play on here too. It does. So showing up studio. There you go.
People in the Twitch stream.
Yeah. I wonder where she's been. Yeah, she's just been super busy, like doing commissions, and of course, you know, Las Vegas is super hot right now. So, I mean, I remember some of her last broadcasts, she was like, this is just too hot, guys. Like, I just can't even, like, I'm melting here.
And I don't know if Zombie is still on here, but if she is, then we're going to draw that freaking Chihuahua taco.
Oh, that's right.
Actually, well, I'm not a huge dog person. Like, they're okay, but I don't want to take care of them because they're too needy. But I'm really good at drawing Chihuahuas and Dachshunds for some reason.
Oh, that's so, you know, you like to do Dachshunds? My boyfriend loves Dachshunds. I mean, he loves them. He thinks they're adorable. We can't have dogs where we're at yet. I might be able to get to a place where have a dog in my life, but you know.
Sorry, Terry's saying dumb stuff over here. It's always making me laugh.
Hi, Terry. And you know what? It would be great sometime if you guys sit. Now, does Terry ever broadcast with you?
Terry's this hot guy I'm married to, who also draws.
Yes, I know, but Terry's always so quiet. I was just kind of curious if you guys ever live stream together, because I love Terry's work.
No, we do live stream together sometimes. It's just that
cool.
Lately we've been on really tight what do you call it, deadlines with a couple of different books, and it's we want to make sure that those get out.
Well, 2 books in 1 year. Hello, that's pretty awesome.
That's not it. Also, keep in mind, we also have to draw and color other people's books on top of the ones that we're working on.
That's right. That's right.
We need to make money.
Exactly. That's what you, because you're a colorist as well. But
plus, on top of it, we draw commissions. Like Terry does pinup commissions. Do you have any art on you?
Yeah, Terry does a lot of really great digital art as well, from what I understand. So I would love to see some of Terry's work sometime.
Here's a recent commission that he did. This is Pixie, X-Men character. She's a pixie, but that's her like X-Men power. The final of this is inked, and it's a really big inked piece, and she's like on this big throne and everything. But that's Pixie. She's pretty cool.
Awesome work, Terry.
Art style.
Yeah, Terry has a really unique. I mean, it's not retro, but it is.
Yeah, it is, but it isn't, because it's new, but it also seems like, oh, I've seen this before, but not. You know what I mean? I love her. Thank you, Badger. Yeah. Lindsay Badger. I'm sorry. I love that is that your real last name? Because I don't know, Badger, mushroom, mushroom, snake.
If she comes up into the chat, she can tell you like where she's been a live streamer for a long time as well, but never really until Haps started actually live streaming her art. But she was on Blab for the longest time. You remember Blab? She was a Blab OG. So Zombie, I am totally gonna follow you on Twitch. I gotta figure out Twitch and see how to go about doing Twitch. But part of me is just like, you know what, October 1st, I'm moving into my new studio. I'm gonna have a new studio set up. At some point, like I've got some things that I've got to do. It's on my roadmap to upgrade my computer at some point.
Love you too, Zombie. Okay, hold on real quick. I'm gonna go take a potty break real quick, and then
right then you go do that
Chihuahua taco thing.
You do the Chihuahua taco. I'm gonna do Sci-Fi Timber. Let's see here. Did I do this right? Nope, I unclicked the wrong thing.
You're right back.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. Okay. No worries. We'll get you when you get back. So guys, yeah, it is Sci-Fi Timber. Here, let's just do this while we're here so you can see me. Like, hey, I actually exist. I'm a really shady person right now because the natural sunlight's coming in. I don't have a lamp over me right now. So yeah, it looks kind of weird. So hopefully my lighting isn't sucky. But the sun decided to move right straight to where the window is next to where I'm drawing. But Sci-Fi Timber, again, I'm going to throw this up here in the window. Sci-Fi Timber created by Jeremy Stoltz and Tim Conrad here in Haps. The prompt yesterday was robot. Today it's terror. I'm going to do the Terminator because I can't think of anything more terrifying than the Terminator. But I didn't want to do him as robot, so I decided to do K9 from Doctor Who. So let's get my this is my image for that. K9, the robot. K9. And I remember the Tom Baker Doctor Who. I forget which doctor he is, which number he is. So you're gorgeous. I'm halfway done with today's Sci-Fi Timber. Well, come on up you guys. I know you guys have been really polite.
Goodness.
You guys have been really polite.
I love Doctor Who.
And that's right. So today is yesterday's was robot. So I'm going to draw a robot. I'm going to draw my Sci-Fi Timber for today. Let's get you back in here.
She's drawing K9.
I'm going to draw K9.
I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
Well, let me know when you're ready to put back in the window. But you guys, if you want to come up and draw with us, this is like an impromptu sketch party. I used to do them monthly until I started my job and got kind of overwhelmed with the whole like doing a chef thing and getting my chef legs back and working my ass off. Literally, I've lost like 15 pounds doing a physical job after like sitting on my ass for 16 months. So
yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah, so I'm definitely down to clown for anybody who just wants to join. I didn't really plan it. I was trying to do something where I committed, like, you know how you did the sketch dojo and then you had to translate that online. Well, then when Haps came along, I'm like, oh, here's an opportunity for me to have my own version of a sketch dojo where, because I was starting right before COVID hit in real life sketch group that would meet at a comic book store as well. And it didn't obviously come to pass. So I'm like, how do I do this online? Let's do this. Periscope is gone. It used to be past the cast there. So it'd be like one person would broadcast and then we'd catch the other person's broadcast. And if you broadcast at the same time, then it's more consistent and everybody would find you, blah, blah. Well, why not do one broadcast where everybody can join you and try to be consistent about that. And that's how I created this thing called the Sketch Party, which you started actually watching. And that's where, the art challenge thing kind of came along and it blew up. And now everybody's kind of like doing broadcasts like that. And it's becoming part of the culture here on HAPS, which I think is really awesome. And I'm glad that you're inspired by that enough to come and join us. I'm so happy you're here, Halo. I really am. I'm so happy you're here. Yeah. So definitely, I know you broadcast on Mondays. What time on Twitch regularly?
12 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay, cool. So I'm just thinking, what would be your plans for broadcasting here on HAPS? And now that you know that it can go into Twitch and everything,
I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool to pick a day a week where I did this.
Yeah.
I'm drawing the Taco Chihuahua now.
Yay, not to put you on the spot or anything. I just was curious, like, just tell me what you think of HAPS and what you'd like to do or what kind of ideas you have.
And I was thinking about doing it, but my kids' occupational therapy and speech therapy changed and days and a few other things. So I'm trying to figure out like what is the best day to do it. But I mean, if y'all like drawing on here, then I mean,
she has a mom. I'm so sorry.
Then I mean, heck yeah.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be so rude, but like Lindsay's like, I have to mom. She's like, it's literally
not rude.
Whine. Like, we know.
But
Now, how old is your little one? I know that one thing that I've really appreciated is how much you've understood my autism. If you want to talk about that a little bit, that's fine. But like, one of the things you'll find about Halo is that she's super empathetic about all kinds of things that we humans go through, everywhere from LGBTQ plus issues to just like you said, chronic pain and managing your life, being an entrepreneur, being just being a mom, but also autism and just other kinds of information processing. I say process, information processing things, just the way your brain works or doesn't work on fibromyalgia, all that kind of stuff. I mean, talk about somebody who meets the challenges mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything. You've been like one of the most empathetic human beings and also intelligent in terms of emotionally intelligent in how you deal with those things.
I just need to come on here to get like an ego boost every week. Damn.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Let's do it. And ramen noodle recipes. There we go.
We were talking about it, and I'm like,
sponsored by Millet and Brown.
I literally do all this stuff, and I don't even give myself any credit for it.
You do not give yourself enough credit, but I try to follow your posts on Facebook when I actually am on there. And she makes creative rainbow cakes. Anything rainbow, this girl can do. I'm just saying. I love it. So, no. How old is your little one? How old is she now?
Well, she just turned 10.
Oh, my God.
I know. 3. I'm just like, how?
Oh, she was just a baby.
Not anymore.
She was just a baby.
But so she's just turned 10, and thanks again because someone told me that I should post like her what do you call it, her Amazon birthday list online.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of my like viewers and friends actually sent her stuff.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So that was really nice. Well, because it's like we can't really have parties or do anything. You know what I mean? It's just not really
you can
safe,
go anywhere.
Especially at the time.
And she's 10. I mean, that's such a crucial, precious age for.
I just turned 11.
Dang. Yeah. So I mean, that's such in terms of like identity and girls feeling confident and going on into right before the teenage years. I feel like they have like this sense of themselves. They know who they are. They're really into this or that. And then the teenage years hit and things change. Confidence changes, all that stuff. How empowered they were when they were younger starts to kind of wane. And it's weird, with the whole, like, what happens to teenagers. especially with girls, getting kind of lost in the mix, being told what they can't do, being like that, like what we talked about earlier, you know, what you can't do, who you can't be, all that stuff. Yeah, so crucial, especially for girls. Yeah, so this is K9. I'm not used to drawing straight lines and robotic things, but he was so cute. The Tom Baker Doctor Who. Oh my gosh, I love that. I loved his long scarf. I had a friend in school whose mom made him a scarf like that. And he had that fuzzy hair, so and a long trench coat kind of coat. He literally was
great,
like cosplaying.
though. I always wanted one. My grandma was the one that got me into Doctor Who when I was a kid. We used to watch it on like PBS.
Exactly. Yeah, we used to watch it. It would come on after school. Yeah, it was fun. Fun times. Hey, do you cosplay by any chance? I know you probably know cosplayers, but
I did like before it was called cosplay, and I do still sometimes like the what
like
do you call
used to.
The Texas Horror Anthology book that was funded on Kickstarter. One of the stretch goals was if we reached a certain amount of money, then I would cosplay as Lady Dimitrescu from the current Resident Evil Village game. She's basically like this sexy vampire lady that's like 50 feet tall with giant bazungas. So I was like, oh crap, we made the money. So now I actually have to cosplay as that while
you had to actually like enhance your boobage and like do that. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I have H's or whatever, but hers are even bigger than that.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That reminds me of the time I might
just buy like some fake booby thingies, a breastplate, which is what we call it for drag queens.
Yes.
I still like. I don't really do drag as much anymore, but I would like to.
There's people on here that do cosplay. They would love to. As a matter of fact, I think somebody is looking for more cosplayers to do collaborative broadcasts. Car Hunger, they are props. They actually have a working K9, I think, and they have a working R2D2 they built themselves. They've done props for TV and movies in Toronto. And
really?
And they do cosplaying and speaking. They've been doing it for a couple of decades now, and they're really interesting people. They do like a story time where they dress as pirates, or they do different kinds of cosplay. They have like a murder mystery one that they've done that's really fun. But yeah, I think they're looking for more cosplayers. So in the Discord, where it says collaboration other, I think she's made a post there. So look that up, and yeah, we have people that do that here.
Huh.
But I remember you used to do that. But oh my
cosplay enough.
There's nothing more sexy than a vampire. Vampires are sexy, and then to have the bazingas, that's so funny. It reminds me of one time I was doing a trivia, and I was like, okay, next week we're gonna do. It's all about vampires. Like my whole thing was like songs about vampires, you know, just different quiz trivia questions about vampires. And then somebody said for me to dress up, and I forget who it was, but it was the really Vampirella.
Oh my god! Like, yeah, right. You'd have to get fake boobies and glue the outfit to it.
I said, I'm sorry, but I don't have
one of the Vampirella comics.
Those were so. I mean, she just literally has like two little straps. You know,
I've been literally drawing her since I was in like high school.
Oh my god. You know, and I just thought it was like, that's not going to happen, not on Periscope. No, I'll either get banned or I'll have like a whole lot of Turkish people asking for my privates. No, we're not doing Vampirella. We're not doing Vampirella. There's Desiree. I hear her voice. Hi. Are you done with your potato?
Potato.
Yeah, but I moved on to a cuter potato. So.
Oh my goodness! She's drawing a potato. You're drawing and eating potato.
Eating potatoes.
Seems weird. Well, I'm gonna bring you into the window. Halo, meet Des. Des, meet Halo. And I hope you're not offended by her little rant about realism.
Well, I was only talking about
I know you weren't.
Things. I wasn't talking
She's
about
not necessarily a realistic artist. I think what this is, correct me if I'm wrong, Des, but she uses realism to learn these different art tools that are either new to her, or I mean, she can work in oils, pastels, paint. Right now it's colored pencils a lot. And now you're working with alcohol markers, some of which are new mediums for her, but she takes her time. And it's a meditative process, and her broadcasts are very meditative.
Anyways.
So, I mean, it's just fascinating. And I'll be honest, even if she does a photo of herself, she puts something, her touches in it. You can see it. So, you know.
Yeah, it was more for like the people that like pull up like a photo of something and then just copy it. And I'm like, that's not okay.
Yeah, that's not what Des does. That is not what Des does. So yeah.
I
so,
mean,
but
that's
Des
what I was talking about.
Des meet Halo. Halo meet Des.
Hi.
There you go. She had some technical issues coming in, and that's why we're off to a late start. And I'm like, oh, please trust, we know about technical issues, don't we, Des?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
So what are you working on? Let me see if I can see it. I can see the outline
potato
of
llama.
it. A potato llama. Oh my god, I love it. Oops, what am I doing?
Des is amazing.
I just unclicked her. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to like have her take. This thing called a takeover. It's the little icon above the one on the window of Des. If you click on that, it lets her image be the one. Ooh, what else you got there? And I loved your little post of what you did with the crystal ball.
Oh, you like that one? Oh,
I liked it.
Yes.
Tell me about why you did it that way. That was. I feel like it's gonna be something really.
I put it in my Trapper Keeper. Hold on.
Talk about retro. There's like this whole thing, a whole wave of people getting Trapper Keepers on here. Do you have a Trapper Keeper, Halo?
Not anymore, sadly.
I guess they came out with
poor, then your stuff usually gets sold or just taken.
There it is. This is her crystal ball, and this is what I love the message. You're fucked. You know, that's what it should say, like on the 8-ball. You know, you're fucked.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, like that's cute. Your sense of humor.
Like,
I was thinking like it was.
Can you read my future? And I'm like, what do you want? What do you want me to say? And they're like, you know, like everybody always wants something so positive, like from the crystal ball or from readings. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of being so positive. You're screwed.
Yeah, let's have a little realism in here. Let's get a little real here. Yeah. You're gonna.
It took me a while, but I finished my potato lion. Oh, great! Let's see it online. Post it when you get a chance. Tim loves that crystal ball. It's a great crystal ball.
Maybe we can get an account for this lovely person that loves to do art, and we can come join you here on Haps as well. And then that Haps broadcast again will go into Twitch or to the. What's really cool is like all of our social medias right now are getting this broadcast at the same time. So it's kind of a nice way to build a community and to cross, you know, meet people from other places that are, you know, interested in the same things. So it's a really, really fun way to build this. Oh, K9, what do your ears look like? I forgot. Oh my god, that's cute. Tim loves that crystal ball. Des is a maze ball. Potato. Took me a while, but I finished it. Yes. Oh, that's right. Angeli and Zombie. Seriously, consider getting Halo. If you go to her profile, there's an invite link, and you can give them this in your you can copy your invite link to Haps and put that in your Discord for all of your followers if they're interested. See, the thing about Haps is we can see all the comments coming in from all the other social medias, but they can't see everybody else's comments.
Yeah.
So even if they don't live stream from here, at least when you go live, they can participate and do some of the fun things on the comment section. They can throw in clickable links. They can be your moderators.
Excuse me.
You know, it's okay. We got a lot of gas up here anyway.
Chihuahua taco, just for Zombie.
Chihuahua taco. Let's take a look at this. Let's do it. Ooh, I love it. Oh my god. He's even got the little tail wag. He's even got the little tail wag. You're so good at that quick little comic-y sketch.
There we go.
And of course, you're using these kind of pencils. Is it just easier for you to do that, or is it easier for coloring?
This is my favorite pencil. It's a Prismacolor very thin red-blue pencil. And it's just easier for me because like I sketch it out in the lighter red color and then finalize it or do better sketches in the blue one before I ink it.
That's true. My brother does a lot of the same thing. My brother does the same thing. He has a similar process when he does.
Where's
his
the
stuff.
link? Oh, I don't know. I have to. I'll put it in Discord later, Zombie, because I'm not sure.
If you go to her, she can go to her own profile and
Twitter
then share that link. Yeah. Oh, she's on Twitter. Okay. So the link would be in her HAPS profile. Her link is in her HAPS profile. She can access it herself and then share it on her socials. And then you guys can click on that link and join HAPS that way. And then
red blue
set up your own account.
Pencil, so I can do another sketch right on top of the other one instead of because if you do it in red, you can just kind of like work it out real quick. And then once you kind of get that first sketch down, then you can sketch it a couple more times in blue. And then I don't have to like find another piece of paper. You know what I mean? It's just so much easier than
oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I'm just drawing on. It's like doing another draft right on top of it because the blue's darker than the red, so it's like you're like, oh, this is better, you know.
What are you saying, Des?
No worries. I hosted your Twitch channel when you went live. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Good question. That's a good question. She wants to know if you put 3D glasses on, will that do something fun?
I don't know. I've never tried that before.
But you remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl? You know you had to wear those red and blue.
Did you say Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Yes.
Oh my god, I love that movie. What?
Me too.
It's so good. It's so terrible. It's so good.
Yes. So Bobby Bicker, hi. And
hey, there's Bobby Bicker. Hi, Bobby.
That'd be cool if you can wear your glass, like those glasses, and like the art's literally popping out at you. You know, just an idea.
Yeah, I guess I never thought about doing that, but that's not a bad idea.
Okay, we're going to keep sketching for a little bit, but I just want to make people aware that at 7 o'clock in a few minutes, Mr. Jeremy Stoltz goes live. He goes live every night, 7 p.m. without fail. If he doesn't go live at 7 p.m., he probably goes live some other time, even when he didn't have power, guys. I mean, the guy is committed to his daily drawing, and he's like, tonight is like 2015 days in a row of drawing, something like that. Anyway, so I just want to make you aware that at some point I am going to like throw this down and we can all pass the HAPS over to Jeremy Stoltz's wonderful world of drawing.
Hoverboard, thank you.
And Jeremy says he's excited you're on here and he remembers you. And I don't know if you remember Jeremy, but he definitely remembers you. So definitely follow each other there. And
yeah, I think I did.
And then, of course, Bobby Bicker is all things art. She's the first artist I saw on HAPS that made me think, oh, that's my new one. Ooh, there's a little voice. She's a potato. I can see this.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my god, I just woke up, fell asleep, missed my scheduled stream. Oh no. She's of course in London, so she's 5 hours difference. Oh no, you got a migraine. Oh no, you poor thing. Well, I know you got that thing that helps your neck. So just relax, Bobby, and take care of yourself. But thank you for showing up. Thank you for the HAPS Hug Award. You didn't have to, but you did. That is so sweet. That's what's so awesome. Like people are just, the artists here are just like really supportive of each other, and they want to, like, if they can't be in the broadcast, they'll watch the replay. I mean, they definitely try to join in. I got to see this potato llama. He's cute. So these are your new alcohol markers you're having fun with. What is this? Is he wearing shades? Is he like a Joseph Burks llama? It's a Joseph Burke potato llama.
I was thinking about Joe.
I love it.
Bye, Angeli. Love you. Yeah. Also, real quick, speaking of chronic illness, I gotta go. I didn't eat enough, and I'm starting to feel really sick.
Oh, sweetness. Oh, well, you know what? I actually was planning on ending this broadcast here. That's why I was like mentioning that, because I only go for about 2 hours myself. I only go for about 2 hours myself. You know, just I'm in the shade right now. Guys, I'm a shady, sketchy artist on here. And this was Halo Parr, which is on here as @HaloTunes. She is also part and partner with Terry Parr, her husband. They both own Show Enough Studios. They are full-time creators, guys. They are full-time artists. They like to live stream, but you can see them live in person. You can get their products. I highly recommend you follow her on Twitch and find out more about her there. There's a lot of links in there to her stuff and things. But let's take a look at this one more time. Yes, I know. I can only broadcast for about 2 hours myself for head problems. My neck.
Hi, Halo. Hi, nice to meet you, Bobby.
So there's her spaghetti. This is something you called
Sketch
Jumble, where people in the comments. So if you guys join her streams on Twitch, she does a lot of that, and I think she's going to carry that fun over here. It's definitely part of Haps Games this week. So what fun! Like, you guys have to come in, comment, tell her what to draw.
Basically,
she'll
I'm your
mix
art
and mash it up. Yeah, she's your art jukebox. Make your requests, whether it's an animal or food or a food animal. So again, I'm just gonna end this stream here by just saying Bama P Minwakwa, and I'll see you in the next thing. Sir. Yeah, we'll have to do this. Yes, she wants to sketch Jumble. Yes.
Maybe I'll just do that once a week to start off with here.
I was just gonna say, if you wanted to do that, let people know in Discord, and of course, an upcoming broadcast post. Again, I'm all shady today, but I am native graffiti art @gmail.com. I'm just going to throw that up. But the one thing I want, I'm going to throw this up. Yeah. And thank you, Des, for joining, for popping in. I can't wait to see your potato llama. And we're going to continue this drawing either in Jeremy's broadcast. I know that Joseph Burke is going live with Hapstars tonight. There might be some late night sketchy people doing their stuff things. That's usually when Lindsay's available to go live. She might do a broadcast, who knows. But I'll catch you in the next stuff and things. But this is the way we do it. We support creative arts here on Haps with each other. All these other social medias we're beating out. So support artists on Twitch, support artists wherever they are, but get to know them and just hang out with us. We're having a good time. I love this game, Sketch Scramble. I already messed it up. Sketch Jumble Scramble. It's not the Art Dare. I'm so used to saying Art Dare. But we'll talk to you guys later. We'll do the next Art Challenge next thing. I don't know when I'm going to go live next, but it'll be on a day off next week sometime. If I can manage, I will try and join you in the next thing. If it's just in the comments, I don't know. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Yes, bye. Bobby Vicker. You guys get to know Bobby, get to know Halo and all these other wonderful people that have been commenting. Get to know Des. Follow them. Support creative arts. Bye. She's got to go. Oh, I hope you take care of your migraine, and we'll see you in your next live. She missed her own live. Oh my gosh, I hate when that kind of stuff happens, but we all understand. Much love. Bye. And now that I've ended the broadcast,